Welcome back, guys. We are episode 71 of the H.E.L.L.A. Queens podcast, and it's Omasa.
Hey, it's B.
Hi, it's Dom.
Hey, it's Tiff.
Yeah, you can see we are lacking energy today, but we're here. So, are we going to get into H.E.L.L.A. here? We're going to discuss our week.
I have a good week. So I think my week just got better today. It really did. Like, it took Friday to get here for my week to get better. And not just saying, like, things around me weren't going good. It's just, like, sometimes you just go through phases where you just have down moments and you just don't want to be bothered. And I always got to tell, like, because y'all know I live here with two men, a man and a young boy, and they just think that my energy is always supposed to be on go. And I'm like, yo, I need a break. All right, y'all? Like, I'm here, but I'm really not here mentally. So today I really had a good day. I woke up, still sluggish. I woke up, like, pretty late for me, like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then I just felt like, all right, let me just get going because I knew I had a lot to do today. So I'm like, let me just get myself going. But to be honest, my son was the one who put my energy in a great mood at the end of the day, and I was very happy for that. He did an amazing job. He had a performance today. His first live performance since March 2020, and it's going to be his last performance because COVID cases is rising, so we ain't going back outside. But he really did an amazing job, and he really lifted my spirits because he shows me, like, I got a well-rounded kid, and sometimes you don't really acknowledge those things until, like, you're not really feeling well. You know, you're not really feeling like yourself, and you just got to be grateful for just being able to wake up. So I just had to put myself in that mindset. It wasn't nobody else who can do that for me but myself.
So your son gave you a moment of gratitude.
He did. He really did. I think it started last night, and it worked its way up because I had parent-teacher conferences last night. So then it worked its way up. I was starting to feel a little bit better. But then today, I just at 6:30 p.m. I was like, all right, y'all, I'm happy. Like, I was smiling. I was just myself.
What song did he perform?
Girl, I don't know, some Christmas song.
Oh, it is. 'Tis the season. I'm going to get my.
I can't even hold it. I was just telling Bianca. She was like, how'd he do? I was like, he did really well. He learned the song 3 days ago. And that's why I was so impressed because I was like, first, what song is this? I had never heard it before. And I was like, you just learned this song 3 days ago? Good for you, son. Good for you. And
you remember one lyric? Anything?
Huh?
Can you remember one lyric? Anything?
There
the
is
tune. How about the tune?
No, I don't know the tune, girls. I'm sorry. It ain't nothing we heard before. Trust me, y'all. I don't think it's not our culture.
No.
Hey, I'll just being honest. I wanted him to sing "This Christmas" by Donny Hathaway and Chris Brown did the remix, but his vocal coach was like, yeah, he's not gonna learn that in 3 days. It's too many riffs. I was like, oh, all right, well, you know the best. So, but yeah, I don't know the song, to be honest with you.
This Christmas,
hanging on a mistletoe.
I love that song. Like, it gets me in the mood. Don't it get y'all in the mood? That song.
What about the Temptations?
Which one? Tell me.
You don't know the Temptations.
Which Christmas? Which Christmas
the
song?
Christmas song. In my mind. Ooh.
All three of us is lost and confused.
I want you to be free.
No idea.
Wait, the three of us, I'm looking at Tiff, I'm looking at Bianca, like, am I the only one?
She said, in my mind.
It's Silent Night.
Oh.
But
You started off. I don't know what
R&B version of Silent Night is what you're saying.
in my mind. You talking about the one from Friday when it first started off?
Yeah.
You put that Friday?
All I heard was in my body. My body. Yeah.
Yo, I can't.
Really?
That's about Christmas.
I can't.
I'm about to send one, y'all. I'm about to send it to y'all. Like,
please, because I've never heard it before.
In my mind.
And
And
it better start like that too, Tim. In my body.
I bet you Omasa made up her own melody. I bet you that even the
know
melody.
she did. You know she
what?
did.
I'll do you one better. I'm gonna play it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I can't.
I don't know if it's gonna be loud on this. 1 second.
I
Because
said, oh, so it's an R&B version.
I don't even know what she was going with, though. I was like, ooh, what's that?
I had no idea.
No.
y'all heard this.
Can't say I have. Play it and we shall see.
Give me here.
I don't know how it's going to work.
Just play it. Just hit play.
Yeah. I can hear it.
You're muted, Tiff.
What's the movie with Friday in the beginning?
Wait. I just want you to be free. Y'all don't know this?
This sound like
Never heard it in my
how
life.
does
I just didn't know where
it
you were going when you had it. I didn't get it.
I never heard it.
What's
Me
that
either.
Friday? What's the last Friday that came out?
I still don't know what song it is.
You do, Bianca. Remember that when they got robbed in the beginning?
Okay, yes.
That's the song they were playing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the song on
That's the song.
Friday
It sounds
After Next.
different on like a grand production, I guess. Oh no. I'm gonna try to listen to it later, I guess.
In my mind.
That's funny.
My week was okay. Yesterday was a horrible day, but other than that, my week was okay. I'm here. That's
But you
all I
be
got for
doing-
y'all.
That time of the month be coming. They be just trying to play tricks on your mind.
I know. It's the devil. The devil got the best of me yesterday. He did.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here, y'all.
That's right.
I've been working all year, okay? Because
So that was real.
That's actually me last week. I was crying and everything. I was just really sad. But this week it's been all right. You know?
Why is it happening in spurts? Like that's
It's the
well, you know,
constant
it is the end of the year.
that
Seasonal
we're in.
depression. Seasonal depression is real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Especially this year, because I do feel like we've all been in a constant state of grief. Like, even though we've had blessings in between, but it's like it's all year. It's just been hit, boom, 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 boom. Somebody's dead. Somebody's in the hospital. Somebody is shot. 5,000, 100 million people got COVID. It's just been constant. It's
And
like
even
we
if you
haven't
don't
had
know-
a break.
even if you don't know anyone personally, it's all over the internet.
Yes.
Everywhere we go.
It's like you can't avoid it. So I think that's
why I
like
don't watch
it's attributing
TV.
to it.
I don't
That's why
watch
you don't
TV.
watch TV. But even if you don't watch TV, if you're on social media, you see it all day. If you know,
Yeah, I be looking at the food pages. They're not talking
you
about
look at
COVID.
more than the food pages, bitch. You send me shit from the spiritual world every fucking day. You look at more than food, okay?
One, it's not the spiritual world. Okay. It's
What is it? Food? Is it food?
No. It's not from the page, the spiritual world. It's from follow hashtag.
But my point is, it's not food.
No, why would I send you that?
You just said all you look at is food. I'm telling you, no, you don't. You look at other things. That was my point.
Bianca, I don't know why you're doing this for her. Just let her win and get it over with, please.
No, she's not gonna win.
They're horoscopes.
It's a lie. It's a whole lie. She looks at other things than food.
You want to pull up the DMs and scroll. It's all horoscopes.
I just said it wasn't food. It was not food.
So, Tim, how was your week?
The fuck?
Bianca. Bianca, I like your bow.
Got a little residual yesterday.
My week was it was very busy. I started training at a new job that I got. So I'm in office training, and I actually miss driving to work. As crazy as that sounds, the whole getting up early and getting dressed and listening to trap music in the car, having a coffee, like that really had me up. And then I just noticed that I didn't need a nap throughout the day. So I think it's just being in the house is making me tired. So I actually would consider like going to office maybe once or twice a week just to kind of get my, daily or weekly routine back the way it used to be from going back to work to being in the house since March, because I'm telling you, the stress level that I have received, I don't know. I feel like I gained anxiety working from home. Like, and I never even like saying that anxiety was real, but I really,
this is different to hear you say,
because that shit, it really has me triggered. Like, I really be wanting to slam my computer sometimes, and it's like, why do I feel so angry? And it's because it's just too much. It's just too much going on, and it's bothering my spirit, as Omasa would say. But yeah, like I really do see like a lot of change that, and I now see why people be stressed a lot. I mean, it's probably nothing I really need to be really worried about, but it's just bothering me. So it's just like, yeah. So that has helped me with my mood a little bit this week. But other than that, I've been good. Thanksgiving's gonna suck this year because I'm not gonna see my family this year. Everybody's kind of doing their own personal household, so we're gonna do a Zoom call like we're doing now on Thanksgiving. But yeah, I won't see anybody this year. But that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, my brothers ain't coming over this year either. They just gonna come get a pan and go about their way.
So we all gonna go. Well, my mom, my mom's boyfriend. We all gonna go to my sister's house. My brother, even my cousins, like on my mom's side, they're doing their own thing. They're not even coming outside this year. Mm-hmm. My immediate family. My dad says he's gonna try to come up here with my little sister, but he even is like on the fence because he doesn't want to travel with her since she's so young. So it's just going to be a real crazy Thanksgiving this year for me.
This COVID shit is really
scary. In a way. Yeah. It's in a way. And everybody got to take caution. You know, everybody health issues are different. So it's understandable. It is going to suck though, Tiff. I feel you on that.
I'm still getting my tree though.
Have you gone tree shopping already?
No, I'm going to go tomorrow.
Okay.
I think you guys are going together.
I'm still decorating, even though nobody come over. I still decorate.
That's what my cousin did.
In the Christmas mood, though, Donnie. Like I'm decorating too. This is like my first year I'm gonna really decorate. Like decorate.
It's a mood booster, though. It's a mood booster.
It is. It really is. It really is.
It's still up here on my wall. Like it's a mood booster.
You still got a happy birthday?
Sure do.
No, you need to take that down. No, that should be down. That ain't no mood booster.
It is. He's like, oh, look at the line.
No, you gotta change with the seasons. That ain't no, bruh.
I'm gonna keep it up.
It's to the point, like it can't.
I keep it up to your birthday, for your birthday, your mama birthday, your daddy birthday. Who else birthday has been up for?
Everybody's birthdays. The kids.
Baby shower
was the last one. Mm-hmm.
Gender reveal.
Oh,
you
it blends in with the wall.
It does.
What's that say?
It blends in with the walls now. It's the decor. At this point,
it's the decor. It is.
Like you don't even. Like, you just walk right past it. Like you don't even ask who birthday is it no more. It's just there.
Mm-mm.
You don't.
It's just there.
It's there.
Oh, but when new people come over, they be like, "Oh, what birthday was it?" My mother was like, "Oh, it's my daughter's birthday in April." They was like,
Masa got some good lungs, okay?
Correct, because those balloons are still quite full, okay?
Oh, wait, you blew them up yourself?
Yeah.
So,
you see,
2021, you need to get to work, okay? Because, yeah.
Oh, where? COVID, where?
That's crazy right now. Because, right
and they still up.
You got balloons still in the air, like
correct.
And these are my
hard. They're good. Is what we're saying.
You need to release some of that on somebody else because
you got to what we're saying.
Work. Okay.
Funny, my horoscope recently has been saying that.
I can't.
You know, my horoscope has been saying that, but I'm just like, for what?
Your horoscope has been saying what? Be more.
You need to release some built up frustrations.
Well, I'm frustrated.
It's talking about a male.
It sounds like your throat might be frustrated, bitch.
Something about some little.
Something about cucumbers, but not green. You know what is it?
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
It's like it's physical.
Oh, physical. You gonna work it out? That's what you're gonna do.
Was it anything about a 10-inch with a hook, possibly?
Bitch, that's gonna be a real blessing. She get that, okay? Because I don't even know if that's walking around here anymore, okay?
Yo, I'm throwing in my player card for that.
Yeah, that's a real big prayer.
That is wow.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
I get the joy. What did I do to deserve this? What are you give me?
Just start walking around like this.
No, dead ass. If you
That's
get
it.
with a hook and with a hook, son, you ain't going nowhere. Like you're gonna be up.
She's gonna be hooked, bitch. She gonna be hooked.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
Where they at? Oh,
It's coming. Obviously, it's in your horoscope, right? It's coming.
Correct.
Be on the lookout because the
What
nigga
is this? What is this to come hither? What is this?
this is my.
That's a splash. That's a splash. That's what that is.
Hey, man.
It's gonna be a leaky faucet for real with that one.
Wait. So I think that this segues us into Hey Queens. Does this?
Oh, we want to start off there? Oh, I'm gonna
I don't even know what it is.
We need
Take it away, Dummy.
It's about to go.
Hey,
It's about to go down on the Summer Jam screen. So I'm gonna share something with you guys. Omasa sent this to me, and we
I forgot I did. You
have to say
answer.
what our answer would be. Who wants to go first? All right, so for those who are listening to us on our podcast, so what we have posted is, ladies, one has to go. And there's 4 options: crab legs, hot wings, weave, or wigs and lashes.
I go first.
All right, Omasa, go first.
Mine is hot wings. So I don't really like the smell of buffalo. So hot wings could go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wigs can go too. I don't be wearing wigs. But I like
I need my eyelashes.
The install. These are bundles.
It's technically a wig. I mean, just so
No, it's not.
head, because wigs can be sold onto your head too. So
You can see my scalp.
when you say hot wings, do you mean just like wings in general, or it have to be?
Hey, listen. They say hot wings. I'm thinking about buffalo wings. That's all I'm thinking about. Hot wings or buffalo wings. Right?
I like buffalo.
That's what I was thinking in my mind.
This is an easy question. I'm gonna go with hot wings as well. I don't need nothing else on that list. I mean, I don't need those wings. Everything else I need. Girl, I got 2 wigs sitting right here.
I definitely need my crab legs and my eyelashes. I mean, I don't really smoke weed like that, so me
Like that.
But I don't really eat hot wings like that either. Like I like a barbecue wing, so maybe I can do without the hot wings too.
One gotta go, not 2.
I said the wings.
Hot wings.
I
don't really eat hot wings.
I should have smoked before this episode. I need my wings, so yeah.
Girl,
we knew that wasn't an option for you, too.
I can't wait till we hang up.
Right.
Why is the screen bouncing?
Listen, this question wasn't that hard. I thought it was going to be something else.
Dami, what is it for you?
I'm going to say, at this point in my life, the hot wings gotta go. And I don't even wear wigs. Like, y'all know this is my first wig. And it probably gonna be my last. But I do.
But they combined it with eyelashes. They don't do that. That's
what I'm saying. I don't like that. They combined it, so it's like I can't give up one or the other. So I have to say
can't do wig without an eyelash. I don't know.
So I'm gonna say hot wings because right now I'm not really eating fried food. But call me next week. I might say fucking wigs and lashes. Shit,
might be different.
Right now, today, I'm gonna say motherfucking hot wings because I need my crab legs and my weed.
Oh, bitch, I need my crab legs, okay?
And I need the king crab legs.
For sure.
If anybody want to know specifically, I need king crab legs. I don't eat snow crab no more.
You can't go back at the point at the king crab legs.
I don't eat snow crab no more.
It's hard. It's hard to go back.
Have it split for me, please, and thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The demands of it all. The
I
demands
take
of
the
it.
joy in cracking that motherfucker open with a pair of scissors.
Girl, I use just crack it open. Boop.
Up to
With king crab legs?
Yeah, I don't need
I
none of
cracked them things
that.
open at your house with my
Keep
hands.
my teeth in my hands.
Spiking me up.
When I had them damn things at your house, Dami,
Exactly.
What's
that
with the
was
king
all she
crab
wrote.
legs?
Huh?
How you ate it? How did you eat it?
She cracked it.
Okay.
Me and Louis was like, we need some scissors. This is hurting my fingers.
Yeah, it's Keith's birthday, right?
We got a lot of
Yes.
guys that need some
Yes,
scissors.
I was like, I need scissors. I
It be
can't.
hurting fingers. I be like, nope.
I think the anticipation of what's going to be in my mouth, it drives me,
That
you know?
big ass
The
piece of
fuel.
meat
Oh.
is going down my mouth.
It shows. It shows.
The fullness, the thickness, right? And then it's so buttery.
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck some up the next. Ooh, I can't wait the next time.
Might be some white stuff around my mouth afterwards. It's the food.
Sloppy.
I think I might take that idea from Keith for my birthday. I think we're gonna be locked down for my birthday. I think I'm gonna take that idea.
You think so? Well, I thought we was having a tapas
I'm on
party.
a vacation plan. Don't wish that.
But I thought we was having a tapas party.
We are. Me and Masa discuss. We got this. We discussing that. But I still want a
Let's
motherfucking
sign this
crab
invitation so I know what I gotta do when I get back. Because listen,
Listen.
I heard lockdown. I didn't hear anything about the tapas.
right? That's what I heard.
We're gonna take that out of the universe. We threw that away. Yeah.
No, we're gonna be locked down, so we're gonna be here, motherfucker.
Why would you say that?
When the president-elect gets in the office, he's shutting shit down for 6 weeks.
I thought that was January.
That's January.
Yeah.
She in December.
I'll tell y'all right now. I don't know about in y'all life, but over here, shit has been getting shut down, literally. Okay, little by little, shit has been getting shut down
And East Orange?
in my life.
Okay.
You act like
Are
that.
we still invited for tapas?
Yes.
Am I still going to receive an e-bike? That's
Right.
Yes, you guys will. Yes, you guys will. Yes, you guys will.
Thank you.
I just said, y'all,
Thank you.
listen to me. I just said I'm going to take a spin on Keith's birthday, but make it better.
Okay.
Keith
Pew, pew, pew. Take it away, Mass.
Please do.
Oh,
Leave me out of the
speaking
food.
of shut down and then president-elect. You know, today's Biden's birthday.
Happy birthday, President-elect Biden.
Is
He
Scorpio?
turned 77 today?
Probably.
75? I know he was in the 70s.
77, 76, 70, between 75 and 77 is his age.
Roundabout.
He does look
President
good
80
for,
store.
excuse me, he does look good for a white man for his age. I'm going to say that.
He has
You
a
think it's
beautiful
Botox?
smile.
I
He
think
got
it's good
nice
for a white
fake
man.
teeth. He got nice fake teeth.
I'll say, you know what? I can't
Really
even hold you,
good
Dami, because he looked younger than the orange man, if you ask me. And the orange man is younger.
He looks good for his
Yeah.
age. For they age differently than we do.
It's the Obama swag. Like Obama sprinkled that on him for 8 years.
He did with the little I love when he with his aviators.
Mm-hmm.
He got a little black people.
Obama told him about the butters. He told him about the butters, how to keep his skin good. You know?
The shades and the cocos.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Moss. Okay.
Definitely better.
So Biden won 306 electoral votes. Let's see here. It was touch and go for a minute because when was the election? 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago?
November.
No, it was last week.
4th? November the 4th?
Wait a minute. It was technically
3rd. November the 3rd.
November 3rd?
Yeah, that was the longest week ever.
It was.
We
It
put
was
on the
count-
count
it was
some damn
counted like
votes.
2 weeks.
Because when did we actually find out? That Saturday, which was the 7th?
Yes,
Right.
we did. We said thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Everybody was in my town in the streets. I'm like, who keep honking the horn? And I would go outside and look, and it would be people with their ride and stuff just honking. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? This was before I knew they were out there celebrating.
Somebody trying to get my attention.
Because they don't honk horns over here. So when somebody honking a horn, I'm like, what's going on? So I went outside and like, honk, 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 honk. I'm like, oh, it's like a parade.
Did
Oh,
my
my
friend
God.
And then my friend come up with the Henny. Come on.
Do y'all got a sign that say niggers live here? They just stopped at your house and was
Gallons want it, okay?
Listen, always.
I will give it to Maplewood, Montclair, South Orange, though. It's a lot of Black Lives Matter signs up in those areas. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they big.
Yo, that's a hashtag, bro.
On this shit. Okay. Who keep honking the horn?
No, Gallons want it.
Gallons wanted. She always want a gallon, yo. She always want a gallon.
It's the G for me.
Oh my God. Totally off topic. Watching the Jeezy and Gucci versus last night. So I'm like, okay, we had champagne, we had Henny. I said, who bought this little bottle of Henny?
What's considered little? Like what size is it?
It was the 750 ml.
I don't even know what that looks like, honestly. Let me go.
Exactly, because that shit is little. It's little.
All Henny lives matter to me, so I don't know.
Right. As long as you bring in dark, I'm okay. And I can get some.
No, I was just like, what I picture for? I don't picture for little bottles.
Wow.
How much you had to chip in for? So a Henny 750 ml is $40. Let's see what the bigger size look like.
At least it wasn't a bottle of exclusive. We found out who brought the bottle of exclusive to Cheryl's birthday party, okay? We found that out last weekend.
Think it on your Insta story.
We found that out. I couldn't believe that bitch brought that. I said, well, why was it left unopened if you brought it?
What was she drinking? What was she drinking the night that you found out she bought it?
We only drink Henny or Douce. So she was drinking either Henny or Douce, but you brought exclusive to the goddamn birthday party. So Shamira said, we're going to throw that bitch an exclusive party for her birthday. Since you want to bring exclusive and not drink it, that's what you're going to get.
Wow, that is hilarious.
At least I cracked the code. I was like, yeah, because who had brought it? You know I be paying attention. I was on my mad shit. Let me surf the room. The bitch was like, I said, oh, Jess brought the bottle exclusive. We got some people to apologize to because we was blaming a lot of people.
That's how Bianca was. Like, who the fuck was that? It was you. It was you.
You did it.
She said she was scoping out the room, huh, Tiff?
Listen. I said, I'm going to figure out who the fuck brought this bottle exclusive.
Got down to it. She cracked the case.
I did.
Inspector Gadget.
I prefer Harriet the Spy, okay?
That'll work.
I like that little bitch.
Still,
I like that girl.
She's a grown woman now.
How did you guys feel about the verses yesterday? Did everybody watch it?
I did.
I didn't. I was asleep, high off ibuprofen last night.
That's a nice nap.
Yeah, I was asleep. But I heard it was epic.
It was
I'm going to listen to the playlist. But everybody said Jeezy smashed Gucci, which I thought was going to happen anyway. We're all Jeezy fans in this group. I don't know.
No.
We are.
White Cups is in the building. See
what else was going to happen? Who else thought anything else was going to happen? I'm confused.
Crazy, Dom. It had to be the crackheads who thought something else was going to happen because people were really thinking.
It must be a crackhead because that's what she thought yesterday.
Ooh.
Oh my son.
Bitch, you a Jeezy fan? Oh.
The square below.
I'm above you. I'm above you.
You're not.
No,
you're technically at the bottom.
You're at the bottom of my screen.
Yeah, you at the bottom.
I'm above her.
At the bottom of the map.
I'm above her. She thinks
Wait, but I need to hear this. I really need to hear this. Why did you think Gucci was going to win?
I did not say Gucci was going to win. I said the battle was more so like.
Can I send some screenshots for y'all to put up?
Please,
yes. Send them to Donnie. Put on the sub address screen.
I said
you gotta email them to me. You gotta email them to me.
I am.
Listen, I'm in a group chat with people that don't know Gucci music.
Okay.
So of course,
all niggas don't know Gucci music. Okay.
Put it on the screen then, because I was just like, yo, was y'all niggas outside when Gucci he dropped like 300 mixtapes. So a lot of music he was playing last night was his mixtape music. Jeezy dropped a lot of records. So a lot of the shit that he was playing is record shit we hear in the club. You're not going to hear Gucci shit in the club.
Yes, you do. I was hearing Gucci.
You hear his features. You don't hear straight Gucci music.
No, that's not true.
I hear
Gucci went mainstream. At the time, Gucci went mainstream. He did.
What song?
I was hearing Gucci when I was young. That's what I was saying. I like Gucci Mane.
When I was in Flavors, when I wasn't supposed to be there, they was playing Gucci. Is all I'm saying.
They was playing Gucci before. They was playing Gucci back in the day. Oh, Monster, don't nobody remember every song back in the club just because you do them.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what? Let me pull up the songs that I know from Gucci. All I know is I love Jeezy, okay? However,
she's a very freaky girl. Like that's a popular song. We heard that on the radio. That's what I'm saying. There was a time when Jeezy went mainstream, like he went popular with his music on the radio. There was a time.
He just went to the women's battle royale. That's what we said.
There was even a time in the fucking verses last night when he was mad. He was like, "Oh, let me play some of my current hits." And we like that current shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. Because when he became like popular, nobody wanted to really listen to Gucci. That's when he was all fat and like, who wants to hear that?
That was skinny Gucci when he became popping. That was skinny Gucci.
First of all,
that Gucci was popping back in the day.
Exactly, but you have to know his tapes. That's the thing.
Not true, because if you had a drug dealer boyfriend,
listen, you have to be in the trap. You have to be in the trap. Listen,
you knew Gucci.
You knew Gucci. If you
got my homegirl was texting last night, she was like, "I feel like it's a problem. I know all these Gucci songs." I said, "You a thought, just like me, bitch. Like the fuck." We have.
If you for real though, like I don't mean to say it like that, but if you was with the trappers, you knew the rappers.
So a lot of the songs he was like, I was with my friends last night. A lot of the songs he was playing, I was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm rapping, and they like, I'm like, "Well, I was outside."
The songs he was playing, except the new diss shit. But again, it wasn't even about me not knowing the song. It was more so about this song, and compared to that song, was like, ugh. And that's when
which is what the verses is. This song versus this song, and his songs wasn't competing.
It just wasn't there.
You can't compete when you can't compare.
Okay, Bianca.
That's what I heard.
and like Jeezy catalog is just much better. Like it doesn't matter if you heard it on the radio or you didn't. Like the lyrics to his catalog is just much better.
Right. It's not that bubblegum bullshit.
It's not.
That's all we were saying.
But they were saying Jeezy don't play none of your new shit. Keep it old. Keep it old.
Okay, same reason why we want to hear Hold on all his old shit too.
Yeah, I thought it was a great battle, though. It was a great battle. It was needed.
He could have won up against T.I., though, honestly.
You said what? Sorry.
I said he could have won up against T.I.
Jeezy?
Jeezy?
Absolutely. He could have, but
yeah, why not?
That. It wasn't about what he, like, we know he could have went catalog for catalog with T.I., but it was what the people wanted. The people know that this was a great beef that happened and that really was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just some old on beats.
It was the streets.
It was really in the streets. Like people died over that shit. So
correct.
You said go get your partner up. I threw my fucking shoe. I said, "Damn, Gucci."
But let's talk about this, right? So, and I know we probably going off topic a little bit because we got agenda, but Jeezy went on the Breakfast Club twice in 2 weeks, and last week he went on the Breakfast Club when he was scheduled to appear versus T.I., and they mentioned like, yo, the Breakfast Club was like, yo, the streets want to be you and Gucci, and I think that's what fucking woke Gucci up, because when they mentioned it there, we was like, and Jeezy said, he was like, I reached out to him, and he said no. He probably was mad that he said that shit, and like the next day, here we go, oh, Gucci and and Jeezy, and I'm like, well, what happened to T.I.?
Yeah.
Yo, Masa was on last night. Yo, this shit funny.
I was drunk.
She was like, yo, if a nigga came to send me, I don't give a fuck. I was so trying to kill this nigga.
Did you email it, Tiff? You gotta email it to Dami.
I got an email. She said send it to
it got to go on the Summer Jam screen.
I'm on my laptop, Tiff.
Yo, this girl is so funny.
You know she a nut.
Listen,
is
but
that the greens, beans, tomato lady?
Send me to kill you 20 years later. I'm not letting that shit fuck.
not letting it slide. I'm not.
I was like, real niggas know. I said, was you there when they real niggas know? I was like, okay.
You know she a South Orange Savage. Come on, real niggas know.
I know about the beef, but you clearly was there, bro.
Yeah, y'all ain't never. Let me stop.
So the beef was Jeezy had a concert. This is when he was up and coming or whatever. For whatever reason, him and Gucci fell out. Jeezy had a concert. He said, "Yo, I give $10,000 to whoever bring me Gucci So Icy chain." Mm-hmm. So Jeezy, 3 of his boys, one happened to be Pookie Lope, sent a chick to go, get it popping with Gucci at his house to distract him or whatever. He was gonna go up in there and rob him, beat him the fuck up. Gucci peeped and shot that nigga dead and buried him in the back of a school parking lot.
I don't know about the burying part.
Really?
That's how they found out. That's
because So Icy was Gucci's song and Jeezy was featured on it, but when Jeezy tried to get on, he claimed it as his song. Yeah, and then wanted to split the royals, and then the royalties, and Gucci was like, nah, you did some whole shit. And I thought that's where it stemmed from originally. And then people was like, yo, Jeezy killed you on your own shit, which of course bruises the male ego. And I thought that's where it started from originally.
It's around my neck and my wrist so chill. Any given time, 40-50 in the... Yo, I was so happy when it was
that thing. Right. But let me ask y'all a question, because I think I had this conversation with someone, right? So the whole thing, it happened 15, 20 years ago, and somebody reached out to you and they're like, hey, we're rappers, like what's going on here? And you can't get past it. Do you want to be in the room with that person?
Pretty sure they've been in a room together outside of that. I mean, no interaction.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, man.
Like these award shows and stuff?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
This is the closest they've been.
They even said it last night. They have never been seen face to face in this time span. So.
I don't think so.
It's been 15, it's been 20, or some shit like that. I'm like, whoa.
No, Jesus, like, it's been 20 years, which is like 15.
Like, it's been a long time.
But I just feel like if you can't get over something, why would I be here? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I
not a nice chat.
But then you called me out on a Breakfast Club, though, Dami. You called me out on a Breakfast Club. So now it looks like, one, I might be scared to be in the same room with you. Right. And 2, I might be scared to battle you. So Gucci like, nah, fuck that. Let's get it popping then. I think that's what happened when you get called out in that magnitude. It's like, okay, now I do the shit.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
everybody was running with it.
He still looks scared because Gucci came out with a lot of goons last night. So he still looks scared to me.
Got like 50 people on the side of him. I'm like, damn.
I mean, after that blood shit though, according to the word of the street, they're scared.
And I think people just didn't want it to end like Biggie and Pac, so they probably purposely separated them, not put them in the same room together.
Hey, you're right about that. I agree with that 100% beyond, because I'm like, I don't think they've ever been in the same room in the last 15 to 20 years since this shit has gone down. Because
I can't see it. For you to have killed my homie like that and then be in the same room with me, it don't make sense.
I don't see it. You're absolutely right.
Well, honestly, Jeezy set his homie up. Like, this Atlanta, them niggas shoot.
Right.
Them niggas shoot.
You see what Soulja Boy said? Pow, pow, pow. I rolled over. Pow, pow, pow.
Exactly.
They shoot.
Nah, they be shooting. Like, for real guns.
Oh, made you look. All right, I'm about to pull up what Tiff sent. It's loading.
Did you block my name out?
It's loading.
No.
Nobody out.
The point is to see your name there.
Only a few things, but she was coming like she was really about Gucci. Like,
but did she get the point of the Summer Jam screen? Your name is supposed to be there in lights, like on the Summer Jam screen. We don't block it out.
She really was in the streets. Like, you was a shooter.
Can you explain this text message to us, please?
So it says, I'm not really fuck with Gucci. She defended him at all. I love Jeezy, but he started. This is what I'm talking about. I thought she know the storyline. No, I just know the facts.
So she knows facts like she was there.
It's 10 for me. Oh, you was there.
I didn't know the burying part was me too. I didn't know she was there with the dirt and the shovel. That was no. I said you was there. Real niggas. But I just heard her scream. Real niggas know. My cousin Dre like apparently. Like, if you look at the one incident, I was like, oh my son, what is y'all doing over here? The cats. I was like, yo, this girl is.
Everything wasn't cat.
Why?
It was like yelling. It was like yelling. So,
but why y'all never changed the name of the group chat? Is what I want to know.
Huh?
It stayed.
Why y'all ain't never changed the name of the group?
Because it's been like that since then. Like it just stayed.
Yeah.
Clearly.
There's no need to change that shit. But that shit was funny. So she's like, real niggas know. I just know the facts. I'm like.
But it's 10. It's the also you was there.
You was there?
Y'all.
Facts. Like she was clearly there.
I was there. You wasn't there, like Cameron voice.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
We
I know
are
about the shame part. I know about the shame, but I don't know about the back of the school bus or school. I don't know about that.
Tim said, I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
But it makes me think, was Omasa the killer? Because she know facts and nobody else.
Text message, we asked was she one of the shooters.
And I say, yup. But no, if you listen to Gucci's lyrics, he tells the story. Like
that's what was Omasa the girl they said. Omasa was the girl they said.
Everybody tell a story don't mean it's true. Yo,
that's the girl they said to distract him. She fell in love with
distraction.
He's big enough to blind that nigga.
It was shooting. That nigga dead.
It was like,
what y'all got next for H.E.L.L.A this week?
But since we're talking about rappers, all these it's open season on rappers right now.
Yeah. It makes sense to go to the other the rappers.
It's so sad, you know.
It is. Why in Texas? Why in Texas? Everybody is in Texas.
I said the same thing.
What's been happening?
I said it's the Wild Wild West in Texas because everybody's
always been
out there. Like that's crazy.
So who is it? Well, first we started off with King Von, but that was in Atlanta.
Didn't Boosie get shot in Dallas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Benny the Butcher got shot in
Houston.
I think he got shot in Houston as well.
But what about that Mo rapper? That Mo rapper. Was he in Dallas?
He was in Dallas.
Yeah. So they said Boosie had went out there after it came out that Mo got murdered or whatever because him and Mo was like tight as hell. And then I don't know the story behind it, but they shot him in the leg.
All I know is like the latest thing I heard from Gucci was not Gucci. Oh my God, I'm off Gucci. Boosie is that he did get shot in the leg and that's life threatening, and that he's supposed to get his leg amputated, but that came out as alternative facts. It came out as alternative facts. Yeah, but there was a rumor going around, even if they posted it on TMZ. But then his manager came back out and said, no, his leg is not proven. His manager came out and said, but we all know Boosie, right? He tells us everything that's going on in his life. Like, he's always on Instagram. He has been very quiet. So I'm very surprised at that. Like, you know, because niggas be FaceTiming from the hospital bed. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I think he's hurt. That somebody will really take a shot at him like, Boosie? Yeah. I thought niggas love Boosie. That's all I'm saying. Like, I didn't know
he was like on mutual grounds. I didn't think.
Yeah, I didn't think niggas would take a shot at literally a shot at Boosie. That's crazy to me. The other one too is Dr. Rose. He's the dentist and part-time rapper. They shot him coming out of his building that he owns.
Part-time rapper.
Yes, look. He said he liked to rap part-time. Like that's his hobby.
Wait, is that him or Boosie?
That's Dr. Rose.
Oh.
Rosenborough.
Yeah, and they said he's not like a gangster rapper, so why would you try to rob and kill that man?
But he just be regular ass people though. I feel like that be shooting.
Right. I have a question. What's the storyline between the King Von kid? Like, why did he get killed? Like, why was somebody looking for him?
He had beef. No, he had beef with Quando Run, and they was both at a spot together, and words got exchanged, and then it escalated.
So they said that the other rapper is the one who shot him, or somebody in his crew.
I don't know.
Nobody knows the real story. So at first they were saying it was somebody in his crew allegedly.
Police, the undercover police that was there.
Yeah, but they said that wasn't true. And then they said the person who was supposed to be on the other side was helping him, but he wasn't helping him. And then the girl Asian doll, which was like his chick, was saying that they let the guys from the crew, y'all did this, y'all let them do this to him. It was a whole mess. Like, it was a mess. It was a mess. But I think it's the government, okay, doing this. All these rappers just getting shot or killed in Texas.
Tell us your theory, Bianca.
Trying to take out the rappers. It is not a good time to be a rapper in America, okay?
It's not.
The government trying to take the rappers out.
Rappers right now. There's a lot of bad people at rappers.
I would agree with that. You know why? Because it's just a spotlight. It's that spotlight that they just feel like they're accessible and we can do whatever we want to them, and we know they're gonna wear these chains, and you have to be aware.
They're gonna wear these chains.
They're gonna wear these chains.
Especially that guy that raps part-time. Like, if you own the whole building, where is your security? I understand you're not a gangster rapper, but people prey on things like that. Like, they know he be coming out that building at a certain time every day. That's fucked up. Let that black man live his life right.
Bruh.
I agree with that 100%.
I don't know. I guess it's gonna be either a gunshot or COVID that's gonna kill you around these times. That's all I'm saying.
What is COVID? What we in? I've been calling it phase 2, but it's not phase 2. It's
4? Are we in 4?
No, not the phase. We're in like, I don't know. I don't want to say outbreak 2, but what are they saying that the second wave? We're in a second wave of COVID now, basically.
Oh, I thought it was called COVID spinning the block. That's not what
it was. COVID is spinning the block.
It's spinning the block. It's spinning the block. Y'all right.
Clearly. So Raz is like
Baraka, the mayor of Newark.
Okay, he's not with y'all bullshit no more. Y'all better get
into the jamboree.
Okay, not the jamboree. Okay,
you know about y'all.
He's locking down certain zip codes at certain times too. Like, my zip code, we safe tip. Our zip code wasn't.
You know why y'all safe? Because Raz live over there.
Correct.
Exactly.
Because Raz, y'all in the right zip code.
Thank you.
Y'all in the right zip code. Exactly, but it's those ironbound people. It's the people in the ironbound section.
Yep, they're having quinceaneras and shit, jamboree. That's what's happening.
I ain't gonna lie,
what is happening.
Wait, but did y'all hear?
Quinceañeras and shit.
Did y'all hear that there was a meme going around yesterday with the Gucci versus Young Jeezy saying that, oh, y'all trying to charge for the Gucci versus Young Jeezy? Let me call Roz on y'all asses.
Yes, I saw that shit.
She was really trying to have a party and charge people at the club.
Somebody said that they were charging people to watch the verses.
They were.
I definitely watch it at home. Why would I pay? That's stupid.
I can literally watch it on my phone for free. Why would I?
Okay.
Why would I do that?
Broadcast it on my own damn TV. What the fuck am I paying you for? Like, that
we're doing it.
People ain't got smart TVs no more.
People want to be outside so bad that that's what they'll do.
Mm-hmm. I think not.
He got the whole game.
She cursed him out.
He
turned the light on and everything.
I said, oh, it's about to get loud.
Listen.
She put it on mute so fast.
She's like, oh, let me turn my...
Hey, y'all ain't hear my father before? He's like, why y'all so loud? I'm like...
No, I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear your dad at all. His dad talk low. I didn't hear him.
We still see them. Why are so ghetto?
They are...
You should have just kept where you were, because now
you should put your screen black.
Yeah, you should just black out your screen in the
Black
background.
your screen out real quick.
Turn your camera off, Bianca. Turn your camera off at this point. There you go.
There you go.
To begin with.
Bianca's in the middle of a COVID update.
Jesus Christ. Damn. Niggas. I tell you, this is what Ron talking about. Fucking niggas.
Once I saw Louis, then I saw a company. I said, we're about to get loud.
Like, oh, it's lit over there.
But wait, they turned the light on. I said, oh, now he fucking up the lighting.
He turned the light on and everything. Like, he came in here like.
He like, oh, no, that's just my wife on the podcast. You come on in.
No problem.
You come on in.
Okay.
No, that's not what's
Bianca, you was in the middle of your COVID update.
Now she goes to the
She got to talk to Ross G.
Damn. Anyway, back to COVID spinning the block.
Yes.
So New Jersey is at the highest number since the first wave of freaking
COVID.
COVID.
That shit from Atlanta.
Yes.
Out there at that black affair.
Okay.
Jamboree.
The only good thing is I'll be back remote as of next week.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it. You was praying on that one. We were just talking about that.
Girl, it's because Rod's shutting down City Hall again too.
Okay.
All this shit finna be shut the fuck down.
I heard
You know
that.
what you should do, Bianca? Send them a letter. Like, I seen people traveling. He gonna shut down again.
Rod's gonna keep shutting shit
people
down.
traveling, okay?
He said, and your friends are shutting me your videos.
Okay.
Right.
I saw the video. I'm gonna send you a link. He gonna shut it down again.
Bianca, when did your kids go back fully remote?
This was maybe 2 weeks ago. I feel like it was.
That shit was gonna start getting shut down again.
Yeah, it was like right after I think it was the week after election week. They got shut down fully.
Last week.
But you know what?
Or the week before, one or the other.
One of my friends, he works in the school system. He said he was getting a lot of emails like about people catching COVID, people catching COVID, another kid caught COVID, and then my cousin go to the same school, North Star. And he was like, yo, they're about to shut it down. They're about to shut it down. He was saying that last month, and then they shut it down. So
yeah,
it's definitely it's spiking.
And then at the kids' school, it wasn't even a kid; it was a staff member.
Yeah, it was a staff member.
Down last month, the charter schools.
I think he stopped going. When did we talk about this? When did you have your catering gig, Omasa? That was how many weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Last Sunday.
That was last Sunday?
No, 2 Sundays ago.
That was 2
Sundays ago.
2 Sundays ago.
Yeah,
So
the 8th.
It was like a week or two before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
8th was last week.
I said a week or two before it.
The 8th was last week. Today the 20th.
Today's the 20th. It wasn't.
Son, you did your catering 2 weeks
That was
ago.
definitely 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sundays ago. This will be the third Sunday that's coming up this
This will be
Sunday.
the third Sunday. Yeah, that's
Correct. Sounds more accurate.
So I was just asking you, Bianca, that because that's when we should have really known that shit was going to start getting shut down. Because if you think about it, in March, right, the schools got shut down.
It was last Sunday.
Okay, go ahead, Dom. It's fine.
The schools got shut down first.
Look at a calendar.
It could have been last Sunday because last Sunday I made oxtails and it was the Sunday before that because it's my dad's birthday when y'all delivered.
Sunday. You made it this past Sunday. You made it on the 15th.
She's right, and she's not right this time. It's 3 of us against you. You're not right, honey. Move on. It's not. You're still not right. I don't give a fuck about the You're not right.
It's the 8th.
Actually, the last Sunday that just passed was not the 8th.
You just said that. I said it was last week. We're still in this week.
The Sunday that just passed was last
Masa,
week.
who cares? Like, if we passed that now, like, what are y'all?
That's not a count. That's it. It ain't been 2 weeks.
You're right. Okay.
Moving on.
What were you saying, Dami?
You don't even remember because I don't remember.
It don't even matter.
I
It don't matter.
I'm so glad
It don't
these people going to witness this shit live because this is what we going to
Every freaking day.
every freaking day. All the time.
What? We don't even be talking.
I still screenshotted that message when she said she don't drink Hennessy and the bitch was drinking Hennessy about 4 weeks ago. Oh, 3 weeks ago. And I said, what did I say, Bianca? Because you remember everything. I said, let me screenshot this before the bitch say she don't drink Hennessy, and I see the bitch drinking Hennessy. Because that's what we do. That's what she do.
Yeah. It ain't nothing else out here.
Me.
That's all she
Quote me. I said, like, you say better.
That's not what she said.
Like, you say better.
Why y'all?
That's not what you said, man.
We recording.
All right, y'all win.
We can't win. It's just
we won without you, son. We won without you.
I know the facts.
Y'all win.
The voice.
You back to the alternative facts, Mass. I'm disappointed.
Y'all win. Last week was y'all win.
I muted her, y'all.
Henny. We were on Henny.
Then y'all said it's true. Y'all win.
Yo, this is too much.
I thought we had like an agenda, and I feel like we didn't even use.
COVID was like the last thing one eye.
My agenda's up.
We didn't even use it
on my screen.
We did.
So we did. Would you like to know the numbers for COVID?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Okay. No worries. Let me my phone. Decide to move my seat, guys. Give me one. Uno momento, por favor.
Oh, you speaking of Spanish?
What do it sound like? Do it sound like Spanish, Marcel? Did she say that? It sounds like
momento means one moment in Espanol.
Okay. I had to learn it from my previous place of employment. We had a lot of Spanish customers. So for me to get them to the Spanish department, I would say, uno momento, por favor. They say, gracias, mami.
Mami. Go, Bianca. Tell us the numbers of
Okay.
We got
All right. Restrictions take effect as state again tops 4,000 new COVID cases. It's just disgusting at this point. 4,000 new cases. Okay. So did y'all hear about the restrictions that are being imposed starting Monday, November the 23rd?
You can explain.
Oh no, I think Portia sent that to me, but I didn't read it. So you can go over that.
So we're back. It's going to be a maximum for outdoor 150 people. Indoor gatherings will continue under the same rules, which is a limit of 25% or up to 150 people. But it only applies to religious services or celebrations and political events, weddings, funerals, or memorial services, and performances. That's for the whole state of New Jersey. Newark, however, the state is at like 7.75%. Newark is at like 42% or some shit like that. Newark.
42% though?
So I'm like, I could be mixing this up. Let me see.
I'm to be completely honest with you. People really don't like wearing that mask. Like, people don't like wearing that mask. They don't like giving you space.
Now that it's cold outside, though, I don't mind it. It keeps me warm.
My face warm. I said that the other day.
You can see why face masks were in, previously in the winter.
Yeah.
Now it keeps me warm.
Because in the summer, that shit is hot.
It's hot.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The 7-day average is 40% higher than a week ago.
Okay.
We're 325% higher than a month ago for COVID cases.
But it's flu season too, so people are getting sick.
In the block. Correct. And they just lump all that shit in with COVID.
They really are. That's what they do.
I was telling my sister
I had a headache that 2 weeks ago, and my doctor was like, "Oh, we'll go take a COVID test just to make sure." Like, bitch, I ain't sure what
a headache. I was telling my sister today, like, today was a really nice day. It was a warm day. It was
warm today.
It wasn't cold out. So my sister was like, oh my God, this pneumonia. I said, bitch, this is COVID weather. There's no more pneumonia. There's no more of that.
What's
this
that?
is COVID weather.
Pneumonia, that's no cleaning products. Okay?
We can't say that anymore.
In the U.S., still leads the world with at least 9,861,983 cases and 237,100,000 deaths.
Man.
We fucked up in the streets.
We really gotta stay in the
quarantine.
house.
I think that the summer came and we started to really just be easy with it. We wanted to be outside. We wanted to have fun. We didn't want it to be another summer in the house. But we really
Right.
gotta like be back on our
And I'm
March,
sitting
April
here
shit.
talking about being in the house, and I'm going on 2 vacations. That's why.
Bitch, you been on vacation all fucking year.
I just told my friend, I said, yo, I really was on vacation all year.
You was.
Yeah.
As soon as outside opened back up, you was like, where's my bags?
Yeah.
Get the suitcase.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. You single? You know what I'm saying? Like you kidless. Do you?
Yep. You
Do
catch COVID, you get quarantined.
Tiff, let me tell you something. You're
I'm
getting
gonna make some
COVID
memories.
test. You're getting like you're not just out here and not like being
Yeah,
safe. You're making sure that you're healthy as well. Like,
Yeah.
do you, girl?
My second
like,
COVID test for the
short.
year. This shit is booty.
Life is short.
You gotta take it though, just to make sure when you come back.
It's not something that you just like, oh my God, let's go get one. Always, you gotta work up for it. Pay yourself.
Really?
It's not that bad though. How people was making it seem before I took it. I'm like, it ain't that bad.
They was like, it's down here. Talking about something, it's like going like this. No,
right.
Not like that.
I felt it in my brain. No, you didn't. Shut up.
Mm-mm.
He's a very freaky girl.
We're back to Gucci. Okay. See where your alliance is. No worries.
No, somebody posted
I said this group was Team Jeezy. Okay.
That horoscope got her aligned.
You see how she do, Tiff. You see how she do. No more Jeezy for that bitch, okay?
I was so shocked.
No, I saw this.
I said, who? That's his coat. That's his coat. That's his coat.
I was really mad when he said that my outfit cost $10K. Nigga, I don't care.
Who
And
cares?
she
I
did.
don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
You just said, okay, I own half of Atlanta.
But it didn't. But it didn't. Go on Fashion Bomb Daily. It didn't. The jacket was maybe like $7 or $6.
Yeah, it was like 6,800. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the shoes weren't that. And then the pants were from Gap, and the sweater was from Gap.
It was from Gap.
It was from the Gap.
I said I like his pants. I said I like that. I said that's really cute. His combination was cute.
I was from the Gap.
Who said that outfit was from the Gap?
Yeah. Oh, is it really, or you just saying that?
I'm saying that. It looked like it's from the Gap.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what the internet said. I'm gonna say.
I'm about to say for real from the Gap.
When he took the Gucci jacket off, when he took the Gucci jacket off, he looked like a graham cracker. Like he looked like
he. I like the combo. It looked nice on him.
Him and Monica matching outfits and matching attitudes at the verses.
I didn't like just keep the Gucci jacket on because when you took it off, you look like a fucking average ass Joe to me. Like you want to say
Wait,
you 10,000,
why
like,
my brothers?
look like you 10,000 to me.
Wait down.
That jacket was nice though.
Brothers, why my brothers? They was like, yo, Keith remind me of Gucci.
What?
How?
A little bit. Now that you
Why?
bring it up.
How?
Like when he
His
was
demeanor, the way he stood there, he just
like a man.
It was like he firm, you know.
Not like talking like
I'm
statue.
not so sorry to go back to this, but let me tell y'all too. Tiffany No Masa. So y'all remember the night after B wedding? I mean, the day after B wedding, y'all was here on the couch and y'all heard Keith laughing on the phone with his friend Taylor, and y'all was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, y'all never heard the laugh before?"
That one.
So I told Keith, and Keith was like, "Yeah, because I'm always serious and I'll never laugh." I was like,
He don't. You know. I swear to God.
When he laughed,
they don't know the Keith you know. They don't know that Keith.
no.
That was never serious. I don't know.
Yo, that shit was funny.
No.
Nobody ever heard. Yo, y'all two the only
tackle
outside of me
was different.
And Yanni, who is Taylor's girlfriend, nobody has ever heard that laugh between those two
That
before.
laugh. He was in a different
Oh,
place.
he having a good time. No, that cackle was different. You know how you laugh like a man laugh? Okay.
No, he was cracking the fuck up.
Okay. It was like us laughing.
Cracking up.
Like, I was like,
He came inside and he had.
No, Keith is never serious when I'm around Keith. Like
That's what I said. You see
I
a
don't
different
know
side,
him to be
but no.
serious. I don't.
He had a whole deep voice after that. Like, that's not even how you sound.
that
That's not
laugh.
even how you sound. Stop it.
That
I
laugh.
had to remind y'all of that because I
That
remember
laugh was different. I was like, I ain't never hear Keith laugh like that. Like
Me neither, yo. That shit was, we was
a
cracking.
happy
Y'all was like, what is
laugh.
that?
That's
Y'all
normal.
was like,
Y'all
what is
like, oh, they always do that. I'm like,
It
yo,
was
that's a
so
real bromance.
jovial.
It is. No, I told y'all, like, that's the bromance laugh. Y'all
That's a
have
real
never.
bromance, bro. They really was on the phone all day. I'm like, yo,
Always hear you always hear Taylor laughing. And Taylor's laugh, it just takes up the whole room.
That's probably why y'all never heard Keisha's laugh, because fucking Coop laugh
That's true.
is fucking loud as shit. God damn, can anybody else laugh at this thing?
but you know what's crazy?
Like, damn.
I haven't heard Coop laugh in like forever.
Really? Where have you been?
Where you been?
I don't know.
He's always laughing.
When I'm at Domino's, he's never laughing. Maybe because he be high. I don't fucking know. But it's just like I feel like he never.
When he laughs the
When he's high,
most.
he don't. Yeah, when he's high, he don't laugh.
laughing.
No,
Nah,
he
not
don't
when
be
he's high.
laughing.
No,
We was in,
no.
we was
Especially when Bianca around, when they go back
No,
and
that's what it is. It's Taylor and Bianca together. Oh my god, when they go back and forth, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
That's
Probably why I always know him laughing. Even when y'all was at my house after the rehearsal dinner, he
Yo,
was
when he
cracking jokes the
Don
whole
Pie,
time.
when he ate Don Pie.
Yes. Look at
didn't know
that.
what?
Your cheesecake. Your
Wait.
cheesecake.
When Keith ate your cheesecake.
Keith ate my cheesecake.
He was like,
No, but that was him cracking jokes the whole fucking time.
It
I
was.
didn't hear the Coop laugh. That Coop laugh is different. I haven't heard that in a
I
long
don't
time.
know. I guess we ain't see each other in a while, so we do our back and forth. So I heard him laugh that day.
You can't laugh. Speaking of laughter, y'all know Dave Chappelle on Netflix?
He could laugh.
Oh
Holy
my
shit,
god!
we got a whole main segment.
Dave Chappelle is on Netflix, and it's like hilarious.
On Netflix. And
It's so hilarious.
Yeah, cracking the fuck up in tears. Like,
Wait, we got a whole main segment.
that's why I brought it up.
What?
Wow.
We're not even gonna use this.
I completely forgot that we had a whole main segment.
The whole thing. Okay, so we were going to bring back black sitcoms.
Yo.
What are y'all watching now, guys? What are y'all watching?
Oh,
Why? Where are the black sitcoms? Where are they?
Oh.
What happened to him?
What happened?
they were replaced.
By
With
what?
what?
They were replaced with
This
white
is
girl teenage bullshit like fucking Dawson Creek and shit like that and reality TV. They were replaced.
I would agree with
Like
reality TV.
1997.
I'm serious. So do y'all remember UPN9, right? When they had Moesha popping, the Parkers, all this shit popping, that shit died out. It was replaced with fucking white teenage drama series. That's all that they were showing on fucking TV. Gossip Girl and shit like that. And reality TV. Reality TV came out in the early 90s, going into 2000s. Black sitcoms died late 90s, going into the early 2000s. It was fucking replaced.
So wait, when did what was I watching in 2000s?
I don't want to wait.
Okay, so this is so our main segment is where are the black sitcoms, right? So we all know that in the last couple of months, Netflix has started to bring back our old classics. They started to bring back Girlfriends, Sister, Half and Half, One-on-One, The Parkers, Moesha, and most recently Dave Chappelle. I'm pretty sure I missed some, but these are most of the ones that we started to watch and we talk about in our group chat, especially Girlfriends. Like I feel like
that shit is so relatable.
Yeah, I didn't.
It hit different.
So listen, for me personally, Girlfriends went from Moesha went from my middle and high school years. Girlfriends went from my high school to college years, right? And I felt like now I respect, I understand, and I acknowledge Girlfriends so much more now. First of all, them bitches was rich as fuck. Did y'all see those Birkins back then?
They had money.
Okay.
They had money. It was Joan.
Okay.
Houses and everything.
Joe and Tony. Tony had money too. That bitch was stacked.
I agree. Tony had money, but Joan had money. Joan was able to leave Joan was able to leave her job and start a business that she wanted to flourish, and it didn't do well, and she still had capital. And she still had capital. She never had to go to Tony or we know Lynn had a motherfucker.
No, Tony didn't either. Tony had a whole not going back to Fresno fund. That bitch had $500,000 saved. Tony had money.
Tony had money, but she did go back on a few times and ask for help. Go back to the episode.
But she didn't want to spend her own money. That's how the white people do it.
You do it.
She didn't spend her own damn money. Tony had fucking money, bro.
Joan was comfortable. Joan was comfortable.
29. Joan was at the top of her game.
Joan was comfortable.
About to make partner and all.
Y'all ain't seeing that Tony had her own fucking business.
Saying Tony
didn't have her own real estate business.
She didn't have it.
She did not. When she first came on the show, she was working for a real estate agency, and then she came and she made her own. I'm not saying that she didn't. I'm saying out of the four ladies, Joan was
really stable. She stayed stable. She never fell off.
You never seen her.
I can't agree. I can't sit here and say that Tony ain't had that same type of cheesy bread, because she did. She just didn't want to spend her own fucking money. Now, we can all agree that Lynn was broke as shit. That we can all agree on, okay?
Lynn was living her best life. I loved it. I did not know.
I loved her spirit.
Young.
Me too. She wasn't broke the last couple of seasons. She was when she started to get her music career going. Yeah. She wasn't broke.
When she found her purpose.
Yes.
That was like her last season. Though. That was like this, right? But I feel like that was character development because Tony was no longer on the show. They had to make her find something. Like, you gotta find something now, bitch.
I just started watching it from the very beginning. And I can agree with Dom. Like, me, as I just turned 31, I never appreciated the show as much as I appreciate it now, because a lot of things that they're going through is a lot of things that I'm going through. Mm-hmm. Especially like being single, trying to find out what I want to do for a living. You know, trying to buy a home, or like, you know, trying to find a man, not having kids. Remember the episode when she thought she was pregnant and everybody was going to be so happy for her?
Yeah.
She was going to be the stepdaddy and all of that, and she really wasn't pregnant. It was just like, wow. Like, you know, she said she doesn't want to be old with no kids, but it's just like, you're working hard, girl. You got a lot going on. You barely even find a man who want to stay with your ass. So just like, it's a lot of things that I appreciate now that I didn't really notice before. So I definitely could agree with the show. Like,
what I will say is yes to that. Like it of course it hits so much different because we're grown as fuck now. We were younger when the show really first came out. We was like,
it wasn't relatable.
It wasn't as relatable. Like, it was like, oh, it's a good show. It's black women, but it wasn't like relatable.
Like, yes, black women.
Yes, but what I will say is when she gets with the guy she's finally supposed to be with at the end, Joan, why does it always have to be a man that's not on the same level as that black woman? Why? Why we always gotta deal with? I don't know if you're that far yet, Tip, because you don't look like you're that far. Okay, so season 7 and 8 is when she finds who she's supposed to be with, and it's always we gotta build these motherfuckers up, bring them up to where we are. And I hate that they still perpetuated that in the longest running, well, almost longest running black all-female cast series. That's the part that I don't like. And they did it often in that show. You just pick up on so many things once you're able to, like we said, relate to it and like you realize what's going on at this point.
But what I can honestly say, it is that's the reality that we're in right now. Like look at Tony. Tony only dated men with money. She wanted a man who gonna take care of her. That was her end goal. At the end of the day, she wanted a man with money. And same thing with Jones. I'm not saying he had money, but he wanted somebody on her level, you know, with her same type of like career, like goal oriented type of thing, you know, great career, all of that, no kids, all like that's what she wanted. And that's what women want now. Like they want somebody who got the bag and then who on their level. So correct. It's crazy that show was what, 97 or something like that, or 2000
to 2007 or 8, I think it ended.
I want to say when it first started. When was the first season?
I want
to say it was like 2000 or 90. It was
amazing from beginning to end, and then just watching it over now, I was just like, wow.
For it to be so long ago and everything to still be so relevant, it just goes to show that nothing has changed. Like they wrote that show how long ago, and it's still the same mindset.
Oh, you know what? The first episode was September the 11th, 2000.
2000.
And the final episode was February the 11th, 2008.
It's 2020 and people still want the same shit. So nothing's changed. I feel like that's
right.
The same.
Black women still want the same shit.
Right. And black women still gotta build niggas up the same fucking way. Why?
But you gotta figure, like, a lot of our men, like, what are they? People that are, like, men that are, I would say, on our level, don't typically be checking for a black woman, honestly. They really don't. And if they do, it's like, oh, well, she has to have a certain look.
Exotic. Like, remember that Tony thing? She saw herself. Everybody went exotic. And I'm like, why you gotta call yourself exotic? Why you just can't be a black woman?
I agree with that 100%. Why you just can't be black?
She always call herself exotic. I'm just like, why she always gotta use that word?
Yeah, that's what they be calling these women.
She was exotic. I guess she was kind of exotic for her time. Like, she's a beautiful, dark skin wasn't in back then. Dark-skinned woman.
No, she called herself exotic because she had a high confidence level. So she felt like she was exotic, which is nothing wrong with. I loved her confidence. But I just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like she was just so pressed to just throw herself onto somebody with money. Like, even with the episode, remember she wanted Joan's boyfriend, the actor?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, she didn't want to go back to Fresno. We all know that. She said it's 5,000.
I get that, but I don't think that's
from the first episode when she brought Joan's ex-boyfriend to Joan's birthday party.
Like, that was crazy to me.
Really friends.
Crazy.
That was a weird friendship.
Always in some sort of competition, and it was
another was that I don't want to say like, okay, so you know how Maya was like young, but she was like super like I don't want to say hood or ghetto, but you know how she wasn't like
urban.
You can use urban. She wasn't as Joan and Tony was. Mm-hmm. So a lot of things I always know she used to say, like, oh, God is first, which is totally good. If your marriage is no good, you go to church, you fix it in church. She never believed in like going to therapy. When Joan's going to therapy, she's like, black people don't go to therapy.
Yeah, I remember that episode. I hated it. I hated what you said. I cringed. I was like, don't say that, please.
Then
back then, no one black people weren't going to therapy.
So it was normal to hear it.
Joan went and she liked therapy, and I really felt like she should have stuck with therapy. I don't know if she later on if she did, but it's a lot of things that I used to be like, wow, like.
But you got to look at why Joan went to therapy. Who was she around? What type of people? She's a lawyer. She's not around urban people. She's around people who therapy is normal to. Yeah. So that's why she was going to therapy.
Well, she really needed therapy. Like, she really needed to get. She had a lot of
therapy.
We all need it. But I have a question. Like, I really want to know. So we're all what we call millennials, right? But I really want to know how the women who are still in there. So I don't know if y'all follow like Instagram, like the whole the real cow sister. What's the real cow sister real name? I don't even know her real name.
Ari.
So people like Ari, people like Jada, like that, people like in that circle, that age group. That's what I mean, because our listeners might know that age group, right? People in that age group, how do they feel about the episode of Girlfriends, right? Because I feel like me personally, me looking from my age, I'm about to be 34, and me looking at little girls like them, and I feel like all they care about is a materialistic. They don't care about. They feel like, how are they going to get put on to something greater? They don't care about the men having 5 and 6 baby mothers. They don't care about that. They don't care about what came before them. All they care about is what you're going to do for me right now. So I want to know, like, how do they feel about Girlfriends? Because I feel like we all, the 4 of us, we feel the same way, right? We feel like Girlfriends is much better now in our perspective because we're in our 30s. But how do they feel?
Or do they even watch it? Them girls don't even seem like they got a damn brain half the time. Like, when you hear them speak, you like,
y'all didn't read growing up.
Somebody said, no, wait. So how old is Gucci Mane's wife? Keisha Dior, whatever her name is.
Around his age, about 40.
Yeah, she's older.
She's older. They're young. They're like probably 24, 25. She's older.
No, I'm going back to her because of what Bianca said. Like, I haven't even heard them speak. So somebody commented on the Shade Room, and I'm always reading the comments. I think that's the funniest part of the Shade Room. And somebody said, I never heard her speak before. How she sound?
But
She's
you know,
Jamaican.
the one thing I do want to bring up about Girlfriends was the sexuality part of it. I loved how they embraced the dating stage, the fun stage, to just literally bouncing around. Like, even though Lynn was like a low-key whore, nobody judged her for being a
No.
Like,
that's my friend.
I like the fact that everybody was.
But did y'all see the episode when she was like, I made up half that stuff?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that episode?
I saw that.
When it's Lynn, Maya, and Tony at the table, and she was like, "Yeah, none of that never actually happened."
Really not that freaky.
Right? She was like, "I'm really not that freaky." And y'all just took something I said and ran with it, and so she just naturally became that friend that was supposed to be like the freaky friend. Yeah.
But even if she wasn't, like, if you notice, Joan, she dated a lot of people. Tony dated a lot of people. Only person who stayed in a relationship longer was Maya.
Right.
But saying, like, I just like the fact
when she had that break, she had like 4 or 5 niggas.
Let me say, Maya had her break.
And her husband was like,
okay.
Her husband was like, I had just had that one girl, Lena.
But that's what I'm saying. I love the fact that they are embracing all of that. Because some people feel like, oh, I'm supposed to experience, girl. You better live while you can.
That's what I be telling. I be saying, like, when I hear y'all two right here, and y'all say, oh, you know, this and that, but like, listen, you're not married, you're single, you don't have no kids. Do what the fuck you want to do. If you want to get up tomorrow and move to motherfucking London, bye, bitch. I'm gonna see you when I visit.
Right.
That's how I am.
I've been telling Mass to move since last year, bitch. When she first said it, you need help.
That's how I feel like you may never know, like, your life may prosper when you just get up and go. You know what I'm saying? So
no, for real, because that life of not being able to get up and go, bitch, it's a hard life, okay? It's all my life I had to fight, okay?
I love how they embrace the sexuality of black women. If you ever notice, they always dress nice. They always show skin, a little breast.
Was very sexy.
Very sexy. And it was like, these girls are the
sensual.
Right.
And everything showed their personality. It was their personality. It was still feminine. It was still sexy. It was still like, I'm empowered as a woman. It was my personality.
It was just all.
It's kind of like, I wish Netflix or Hulu or somebody brought back Living Single, because that was like the whole TV black girlfriends. Huh?
TV One.
TV One gears towards it. I mean, like a Netflix or a Hulu type of thing.
I'm gonna let y'all live because y'all sleeping on Hulu. Hulu has a different world. Hulu has Living Single. Hulu has
Living Single.
Hulu has Family Matters. Hulu has a lot of black shows.
Girl, I could be laying in bed watching it. Girl, the whole pandemic, all I was watching was Living Single. I was just like, oh my God. I
haven't watched it as an adult, so I want to watch it as an adult.
As an adult, it's amazing.
I gotta watch it as an adult.
And Khadijah was gay then. Like, she was gay, but
right. Okay. Ain't she changed?
But going back to like the topic at hand.
Correct.
What happened to black sitcoms? I recently started watching the Bernie Mac show.
That show was funny.
When I tell you that shit was hilarious.
As hell. Okay.
That show was really funny.
Bernie.
So you guys never said what you think happened to black sitcoms, though.
I really don't know.
You said reality. Somebody said reality shows, and I agree with that.
I said two things, but y'all might say what y'all think happened.
There's no budget. For me, there's no budget for it.
No, 100%. The Flavor of Love came in on the show, and then I was just like, oh, reality show, I like this. I like Flavor of Love.
Love and Hip Hop came on. Everybody loved Right to Monday.
Yes, and then we started to see this.
Black people had ADHD when it came to our shows. We want to see reality.
But technically, we still had some black sitcoms. Meet the Browns and all of those. Those were still considered black sitcoms, and those were like relevant.
So this is what we have as current Black sitcoms, or what we think as current Black sitcoms. We want our audience.
I can tell you, I don't watch none of these shits.
We want our audience to, if y'all think that we're missing any, let us know if we haven't watched them, right? So y'all all know Kenya Barris, who's like the executive producer of Blackish, Mixedish, Grownish, and Black as Fuck, which is on Netflix. He created all those shows. Those are some of the current Black sitcoms. Greenleaf, I've never watched. Insecure,
that was good.
Love. You know what I'm saying? I think Insecure started our podcast, but we'll go back to that. Boomerang, which is a spin off the movie from Lena Waithe, which I love.
I watched that. That's the only one I watched. And Insecure.
I have a girl crush on Lena, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. And then
I just told the world.
Huh?
I said you just told the world.
Oh. And Lena also has another show called 20s, which is on BET, but I watched it on Showtime. Pretty good.
Hell the game.
But it's Lena. That's her life story, a loose leaf life story of herself, of being an intern.
Oh, 20s? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Did you guys see the movie on Hulu that Lena was in called Bad Hair?
No.
I want to kill whoever fucking made that goddamn movie.
Wasn't Kelly Rowland in that movie?
Kelly Rowland, right?
Yeah.
It's like a horror movie?
Bitch, it was the stupidest shit I ever watched. It was like, it got to a point where I was like, oh, I'm an hour in at this point. Might as well keep going.
Yeah,
it was the dumbest shit ever.
Some shit I won't watch, black or white. I look at it, I'm like, nah, this ain't for me. I ain't watching it.
It was, is it Vanessa? It's either Vanessa Williams or what's the other one that looked like Vanessa Williams? Both light skin, color eyes.
I know you ain't saying all people black people look like.
I said the light skin with the color eyes one that looks like her. Because I get them mixed the fuck up, okay?
Look alike. Let me see.
I don't know.
One of them motherfuckers was in the shit too, okay? It was basically all black people. And it showed the destruction of the time frame was like in living color time frame. When they had that, it was that.
Is it a sitcom?
Huh?
Is it a sitcom?
It's a movie.
It's a movie. It's called Bad Hair. And what happens in the movie is they have this black woman come in and her hair is straight type of thing. They were all rocking their fros, their real natural hair. They was real down to earth. The girl was creating a show like MTV's. It used to be popular, the countdown show. What was it called? TRL. She created basically like a TRL, but this lady came in and made them all get weaves in their hair, and the weaves started taking over their brains, basically, killing people and shit. It was so stupid.
That's stupid. That's really stupid.
It was so stupid. It was so stupid. But the point that they were trying to make is how they whitewashed our black TV shows, basically. That was the point that they were trying to make. They came in and kind of like killed our whole, how Insecure is like authentic now, and how shows didn't used to be. So that's what they was kind of trying to put it on.
Bianca, it says it's a horror movie. This is supposed to be a horror.
It's supposed to be a horror movie.
I told you wasn't no damn horror movie. It was just dumb.
Yeah, because they trying to make it look like it's scary. And man, Lena got a fucking wig on. What is she doing with these braids?
I explained the whole movie to you, girl. It's stupid.
What is she doing with these braids on?
Oh, but back to what we was talking about though. The current shows.
Two other current black sitcoms that we have on our list is The Last OG and ATL. So I also want to go back to The Last OG is about Tracy Morgan.
He got out of jail.
Oh, okay.
And he came back and was in his kid's life. So the other thing I want to discuss is because Bianca asked me this, and I think it's a very important question, is what's the difference between a sitcom and a series?
Right.
I think that's very important. I think that's a very important.
A sitcom is something that's funny.
I think for me, I think it depends on the person, but for me, a sitcom is something that's funny and that's something that has a meaning at the end of the episode, right? So all the episodes sometimes don't have to match.
Are different,
With a series, the storyline
continues.
Yeah. With a sitcom, it does not need to. Like it could be a new topic or a new subject matter to me.
Like the Cosby Show.
Yeah. Like the backstory of the characters matches and it flows, but the episode itself doesn't have to be about what the last episode was about. That's a sitcom.
Right.
Like not a continuation type of thing.
So you're right, actually, Dom. I googled the difference.
I mean, you know, I gotta research these things.
It says a sitcom.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah, it says a sitcom is a TV show about a situation and it's funny. And then it says a TV series is a group of shows that follow some type of pattern. So, like
situational comedy.
Yeah.
So what would I rather be on? It's like
a sitcom. Shit, I want that.
On a sitcom.
I think it depends on who you are as an actor too, right?
Some type of pattern. But then again, Girlfriends was a series. I would rather be on a series like Girlfriends.
But it was
Girlfriends down as a sitcom.
Girlfriends is a sitcom. It's not a series.
It is?
Mm-hmm. It's
Kelsey Grammer.
A TV series is a group of shows that follow some kind of pattern. I guess.
Because like I said, the backstory of the characters flowed, right? Mm-hmm. But the episodes were not the same. Like the episode from last week was not the same from this week.
But it still had the same storyline. Like each character had the same storyline, never changed. So yeah, you're right.
They're just very similar, Tiff. It's very similar.
Yeah, it's very similar. But like you said, it's the funny part. I think that changes it. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. There's those live
situational comedy.
Almost.
So something that we feel are not streamed. What are some shows we think that are not streamed right now? Black shows, obviously, that are not streamed right now. What do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to see?
What do you mean?
On Netflix or Hulu?
What do we want to see? Like, what do we want to see on Netflix or Hulu?
Bring back.
Yeah.
Well, put Bernie Mac on there. I want to see from the beginning to the end.
Girl, the Bernie Mac show was the shit.
Go to Hulu.
I love My Wife and Kids. I loved how he.
It's on Hulu.
Go to Hulu.
The Steve Harvey show used to be funny as hell too.
Oh, Steve Harvey show.
And the Jamie Foxx show used to be funny as hell.
The Jamie Foxx on BET. The Jamie Foxx on BET.
Streaming. We don't have to watch commercials.
Right.
Oh.
I like to not watch commercials.
But yeah, the Jamie Foxx show was out. But yeah.
Parenthood.
What was the other one with LL Cool J?
Is it all?
Hulu.
Hulu. The Bernie Mac show is on Hulu.
Y'all have to go on Hulu first, and then figure out what's not on Netflix, which is on Hulu, and then because it's a lot on Hulu that we not.
I got to
Hulu. I share it.
Look.
What was the other one?
Look.
Living Single, yeah. I don't watch that show. Like I was watching.
So good.
Living Single is another one like Girlfriends that you be like, bitch. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like you can relate to Living Single.
Is Queen Latifah gay or she's straight on there?
So let me tell you,
but you just feel she gay.
Let me tell y'all something. Queen Latifah is straight on Living Single, but if we did a reunion right now, they would bring her character back as gay.
Okay.
Because
but you could tell she was gay on Living Single.
She was gay on that show. She was gay as fuck on that show.
The stuff she was wearing, I was like, you butch.
But that's what I remember. That's what I'm asking. Like, was she gay on that show? Because I think I remember her being like,
we were talking about
clearly.
Right, she wasn't.
But it was so good. Like I watched the whole season maybe 3 times this pandemic.
Wow.
Living Single?
Yes.
I'm gonna check it out as an adult.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I literally just searched Black sitcoms on Hulu, and this is everything that came up that they have right now. Y'all can go watch. Blackish, Family Matters, Love and Hip Hop, Living Single,
Family Hip Hop,
the Bernie Mac Show, Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
That was good.
Everybody Hates Chris.
I was about to say,
I used to love Everybody Hates Chris.
Funny. That was funny.
The Jeffersons, Good Times, The Carmichael Show.
Oh, The Carmichael Show. No,
I don't remember that.
I didn't watch. That was not my time.
I don't remember that.
What you say, Amasa?
The PJs.
The
the Cleveland show. The PJs was good. And the Cleveland show was on.
Yeah.
The Cleveland show was new though. That's a cartoon, right? That's what
What's the Carmichael show?
The PJs is a cartoon as well.
Yeah.
The Boondocks was on one of them for a minute too. The Boondocks
was good, yeah.
That was on one of them streaming services for a minute.
I know they did a reboot of the Boondocks.
I never watched the Boondocks.
You never watched the Boondocks?
It's so funny. And
it is so agenda. It's satire. Is what it is.
One Black Card Revolt.
You said what? Black?
Just black card is your black card. It's revoked. It's gone.
One
away.
You can't sit with us no more.
One of them is revoked. One of them.
Like an oil, so we ain't even doing this tonight.
You're right. You actually got a history that you know.
You know, Gucci Man, all 294 mixtapes from Gucci. You definitely blacker than me, girl.
I cannot wait to. She went back to Gucci. She went back.
Right?
She ain't gonna let Gucci go.
Ain't nobody let Gucci go tonight, yo.
I was outside.
It was like, oh, so you was there.
No, when she said he got 294 mixtapes, I said, oh, you are for the game.
Of course, I'm exaggerating the number.
I don't know, baby girl, because you know
we ain't get that part. You was there, my nigga. You was there. You was there.
That body was new news. I ain't know about that one. I just like to Google that.
Yo, Mass Billy Trump of the year, bitch. You was there. I'm done with you, Mass.
I really am.
I was like, you know what? I think she might know.
I
think she was in Atlanta at this time.
She was at the fucking Jamboree. I'm calling Ross. That's it.
He broke down the story today. I'm like, oh, she kind of know what she talking about, I guess. So, yeah. She was there.
Trap of the year, y'all. Trap of the year. In my old days.
I'm going back to sitcoms. So are y'all satisfied with the black sitcoms that we have today?
We don't have none. We don't have none.
You literally named like 5 or 6.
Current black sitcoms we have. Now you talking about we ain't got none. Are you satisfied?
Dummy, you named like 6. We just named 6.
Back in the day, we had a list, a catalog. We don't got nothing. What is his name? Love it. I don't want to keep watching.
I'm gonna Google what happened to black sitcoms.
I did that yesterday. That's how I got the titles.
Oh. Well, what did Wikipedia say?
Wikipedia is fake. You can edit those, so those probably don't even count.
What happened?
Yeah, you can definitely edit a lot of shit on the internet.
But we don't really have any that's like, oh my god, I like watching this show. But what's that? The one from the Blackish, the writer. What's his name?
Kenya Barris.
Yeah.
The one he had on Netflix. What's that considered?
Black as fuck.
Black as fuck.
That's when she opened it.
I actually like that show though.
Oh, we forgot The Game. The Game is a sitcom, and that's on Netflix.
I'm actually watching that too. That show is really good.
Make sure you watch The Game on Hulu and not Netflix, because Hulu has all the series, like from season 1 to
Netflix.
Yo, she really put Hulu on the map.
Yeah,
I'm almost done.
They stop at the episode before it gets to Brandy.
I really feel like
go to Hulu and watch. Don't watch The Game on Netflix.
When you type in what happened to black sitcoms in Google, it says by the early 2010s, black sitcoms had faded away on broadcast/network television, which is ABC, the CW, NBC, CBS, and Fox. Yep, but there are signs of a comeback on cable, such as The Game, which was canceled in 2009 and then renewed on BET. So they canceled us from mainstream and said, go ahead to BET, the black network. Yeah, that's what they said.
Television.
That's so sad, y'all.
That's what they said happened.
Wow.
He didn't come back yet.
So what do? Do we start our own sitcom?
We got one right here. This is a sitcom.
What do we do? I mean, the only thing I in my mind, I think that it's missing. So how can you fix it? Or just fuck it. Just say fuck it. Like that's in my mind.
We got a lot of black creatives out right now, especially like in the YouTube world. Like a lot of
Diggy's World a sitcom? Not kind of like a sitcom.
No. First of all, what? I need to hire a whole team. I can't do that.
What?
I said Diggy's World. Isn't that like a sitcom? We used to be sitting at home watching premiere stuff. Like
Yeah.
Did you say Diggy's World? I'm done.
That was.
That was sitcom.
Most of
That
y'all,
is.
most of y'all know her. My friend Jen, her son is an actor like Kaden, and she was tired of her son. I don't want to say his name. Her son not being represented. She wrote a whole movie.
What?
Check her out.
She wrote a whole movie, like
Not being represented how?
like, you know, like, okay, so y'all heard me, I mean, a bunch of people heard me talk about this before, and I hate to repeat myself, but when we go to auditions, they're always looking for a certain type of kid. They're always looking for a mixed kid. They're always looking for this. They're always looking for that. And she like,
Not a black ass
at
kid.
this point, like, her son is, Kaden and her son go to the same school. He's a senior this year, and Kaden's a sixth grader.
Oh, he's singing. Oh, you're right.
Oh, you about to go to
I
college.
remember him. They came for Christmas last year.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So
Mama looked young as hell.
He looked young though. He looked like a senior.
That black don't crack shit. Did you see the mother?
Tiz, I'm gonna send you a picture of him right now. He a senior.
Yeah, he must have grew, or he must have got some facial
You know,
hair.
like they blossom overnight once they get to a certain age.
I thought he was like a freshman or something.
I'm gonna send y'all a picture in the group chat when we done. But anyway, she literally wrote a movie that her son will star in once it gets picked up, and we have to do these things. Like, why do you think that Lena Waithe is making roles for people like us, or people who look like
her? Why you think Tyler Perry created a whole goddamn studio?
A whole studio.
Talk about
it. I'm going back to Lena Waithe because we talk about this, right, with the H.E.L.L.A, and she's adding transgenders, and she's adding gay part, but that's her life. That's her life as a black lesbian woman, and she wants to see people who look like her on film. You know what I'm saying? So we can't get mad at that part because that's who she is. So it's like
she created that lane, so create yours.
We have to do this for ourselves.
Yeah.
It's
right.
If you don't like what she's doing, create something yourself then.
That's it. We can't keep being like, oh, they making us do this, they making us do that. Create your own shit. And then you can.
I don't never want to see her in a movie like Bad Hair again.
Me either. I wish I could show y'all her wig.
Never again. I don't want to see it again.
This pandemic, I feel like
I wish I could unwatch it.
Go ahead, Mas.
I feel like this pandemic struck a chord at a lot of people. So I do feel like in years to come, we'll have more black sitcoms.
Yeah.
Or just more representation in the mainstream.
That's the part. It's about the representation of us. I don't care who creates it, but make sure it shows who black people are. It makes sure
positive light.
It makes sure it's a black man and a black fucking woman. How about that? We need to get that back popping. I'm tired of seeing black. I'm tired of it. Make the black man be with the black woman, and This Is Us. He came from a white family, but he still married a black ass woman.
I love that part. I love that part. I'm gonna go
That's
back
another
to
show I gotta rewatch.
I'm gonna go back to This Is Us with you, Bianca, because in last season, or excuse me, 2 seasons ago, when Deja and they met Deja's mom. If you don't watch This Is Us, I'm sorry, but they met Deja's mom in jail, and Randall said to Deja's mom, I'm married to a black woman. She put coconut oil on every day. I sleep I sleep next to someone who puts a fucking silk scarf on their head. So I am because I am middle class or I'm upper class don't mean that I am not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that episode.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to see as I want to see somebody like Randall who loves his black woman, who loves his black children, who was not raised as black, but
and we always we tend to say, okay, well, you see these black men who don't grow up around black women, and that's why they gravitate towards the white woman or the whatever woman. But when you see a black man stand up and say, hold up now, Miss Mama, you ain't finna come for me. My wife black as hell. We rarely get that, position, and we need that more. We need more of that. I don't need to see him with a fucking high yellow mixed girl, because that's what it be.
It's funny that you bring that up, Bianca, because I had a black man who's raising black children, black boys, say that, his kids are being brought up, like they go to like predominantly white schools, and all he know is like, Spanish or white girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, I'm like, how do you feel about it? He said, I tell him like, try different things. Don't always go for that. But then he was like, I can't help him. I can't help if he chooses another race because he sees how his mom does me. And I was like, well, wait a minute. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, right.
Just because the relationship that y'all have don't mean he's not going to necessarily pick someone black. But then I actually seen it one time and I was like, I mean, that's not a reason he wouldn't pick nobody, but I think you're kind of programming that into his mind a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be saying things like, he's like, yeah, because you see how your mother treat me. You shouldn't say stuff like that around your kids. Like,
right.
I don't like stuff like that.
Especially if they're old enough to understand what you're saying.
They're
Correct.
old enough.
Correct.
If you ask what type of girls you like, and your son tell you what type of girls they like, they know. So yeah.
Yes. And Dami, you be on TikTok. You seen the TikTok when they're like black girl, white girl, and they be like, and they run, all of them run to the white girl. Did you see that one?
Did I not see LeBron James' son do that one?
It's so disgusting.
I did.
It's so disgusting.
It really is. And
it's like
you know what? Go ahead,
we're a joke. We are a fucking joke. We are
at
How did we get
the
here?
elephant in the room. Like, what the fuck?
Talking about the sitcom?
We were talking about sitcoms, but we're talking about being very specific when we bring sitcoms back. We want to see black men with black women. That's what we're discussing right now.
I think we brought it up because I said something about like when we go to
representation.
When we go to when I go to an audition, I don't want my son to have to lie and say, "Oh, I'm mixed." No, I'm black mixed with black. That's what I'm mixed with. Like, and every time I see an audition reel or I see an audition stats of what they want, the background of the character, oh, they want somebody who's mixed. I'm looking like, why? Why do these black kids gotta be mixed all the time?
Yeah.
Why?
That's the way the world is going in that direction.
Want that quote unquote good hair in the show,
And that part is messing me up, and I'm hoping my son is upstairs because I know that's messing with him right now. And I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest with this because it's certain times where he looks at people on TikTok and he's like, and what he's doing now, he's in middle school. He does his own hair. I have not done his hair in the past 6 or 7 months. And he's like, I want my hair to flow down. I'm like, Kaden, you don't have that type of hair. So it took me probably like 3 weeks to get into his mind, like, your hair is an afro. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't care how much gel, I don't care how much water, I don't care how much
deep condition you put in it.
I don't care how much stuff you put in there, and you wanted those curls to flow down on your face. Your curls are not going to flow down. Your curls are a crown. You know what I'm saying? Right. Your curls will never flow because your curls are a crown or a fro, and that's how they are supposed to do. That's how they're supposed to be, and that's it. That's it. But we got to realize that it's what you speak into your kids. And a lot of us are if you're on social media and you're on Instagram and you're twerking all day, what you think your little daughter going to do?
Twerking.
Yeah.
I like to look good. I ain't gonna go on Instagram and not look. Sometimes I'm gonna mess. But I like to look good, and I tell my son, like, if your parents, it makes you who you are. But at the end of the day, be proud of who you are.
Right.
And that's it.
It was sad because we say it so much in my house, and I'm like, we talked about the whole having black teachers and how I feel about it's necessary for my kid to have a black teacher. And I'm going to tell you why I feel this way. I had a parent-teacher conference with my child, and this year the teacher is not black. And Ari has said it. Oh, well, I like Miss Locke, even though she's not black. And I had to be like, oh, my God, I got to stop saying this shit around my kids. Another story. Yeah. But
it happens.
So I said to her, I asked her, I said, well, Ari has a lot of these progressing wells. How does she get to a consistently strong? Was the next level up? And she goes, well, I don't really give out consistently strongs.
I don't like when they do that. Don't try to downplay me because you don't feel like nobody can ever meet that expectation. They do that at jobs too. Like, oh, we don't never give out the maximum we could give a person. Why not?
But this is my point though, Tiff. I have never asked her previous year with 2 African-American teachers how to get her somewhere, and they say to me, well, I don't give out this. No, they tell me how we can work together to get her there. How we can work together to bring up whatever I'm concerned about on my child, how we can get there. Don't you ever come out your face and say to me, you don't give out consistently strong, because if you didn't, it wouldn't be a part of the freaking scale. It would not exist on the scale.
You can reach. I don't get why they do that.
So when you asked her that question, what was her feedback?
That was something. I don't get this out. I just think this. I said, well, that's not really an answer, because if you have it on your scale, it has to be a way to attain it. She said, well, we can just, read these type of books, blah, blah, blah. Your first thing to me should never be what you don't give out, though. That's my point.
You don't tell me what you don't do.
That should never be your first answer to anything. So I find that it's so important, and research has found this to be accurate, that your kid has African-American teachers or people who look like them before a certain age. It's true.
You say that again? They have what?
That people who look like them teach them before a certain age.
Oh.
It's important for it. And I found myself having to tell Ari, and she wants to get a blowout for her birthday, and everything was like, okay, well, she's turning 7. We'll let her get her hair straight in one time. But it's because what she sees on TikTok, what she sees on YouTube, is why I had to condition her to see her doll babies as, these dolls look like you. They might not be, that you might not be as dark as these dolls are, but they are who you are. They are black dolls. You are a black girl. But mainstream media teaches our kids, and go back to what Dami said, you have to feed this into them. You have to instill this into them. And if you don't, they'll be left thinking that this is what I'm supposed to look like. This is who I'm supposed to act like. This is what I'm supposed to be. And that's not true, which is why I find it very important that people show on mainstream media like the CW, the whatever the hell the other network, CBS is,
people that don't
black men, regular black women with some black kids, because all the kids on This Is Us look like them. It's not a dark-skinned black man and maybe a little bit lighter woman, and the kid is freaking yellow as hell. Because we've seen that how many times? How many times have we seen the dark-skinned girl replaced in TV shows? How many times? How many times? What was the show with Jennifer Martin and the bald head Wayne's brother?
My Wife and Kids.
My Wife and Kids. How they swapped out that black little girl.
Let's talk about Fresh
That was
Prince.
my favorite show.
Fresh Prince, how they
Black
changed the moms, and one dark-skinned mom, and they came in with a light-skinned mom. Let's talk about that. And I actually I actually just watched the Fresh Prince reunion on HBO Max last night. But Bianca, going back to your topic, it's really good. It's amazing.
I had a question about the kids' shows. On Disney Channel, are some of the black girls, like, how do they look on Disney Channel for their shows?
What black girls?
Zendaya.
There's no black girls on Disney Channel?
Zendaya.
Barely. You see, she named one, barely.
Black girl, is that?
And the other one is, I don't know if y'all remember China McClain, who was in Daddy's Little Girl, the Tyler Perry show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 3 sisters.
Yeah.
So China, not her other 2 sisters, but China is very relevant on Disney. It's literally China McClain, Raven Simone, and Zendaya.
And Raven Simone old as hell.
Raven Simone is us, because it was Keke Palmer, Raven Simone. What's the other guy?
Jackson.
Keke Palmer is not on Disney Channel. Keke
From
Palmer
the Parker. I mean, not from the
From
Parker.
the Proud Family.
Proud Family. What was her name again?
Kyla Pratt.
Kyla Pratt.
Like, we had those girls.
We didn't see Kyla Pratt. She was an animation.
Mm-hmm.
No, but she was on the other show too.
She was on the one that's on 101.
101.
She was on UPN. She wasn't on Disney. We're talking about Disney.
We talking about Disney.
She was not on Disney.
Oh. Well, I mean,
on Disney Channel.
Sky Jackson wasn't on Disney, or was she on Nickelodeon?
She was Sky Jackson was on Disney. What's the camp show?
She was Sky Jackson was on the show where she was adopted. They had a bunch of adopted kids. It was in a penthouse in New York.
Yes.
And then she was on a camp show. There was a bunch of them who came to camp.
Right.
From all the different shows.
But it's always the token black girl. It's always one.
My son is a token.
Just one.
My son is a token right now. And that's
I grew up watching Olsen twins. Like, those are my favorites.
Me too.
Like, girl, I was obsessed with them girls. Like I was.
We did until I was on the Olsen twins until I saw Sister, and I said, okay, black girl.
Team Tamara until I saw Raven. Once I saw Raven, Team Tamara, and the Cheetah Girls.
Yep.
Them, I started to fall into the black girl. But other than that, always the Olsen twins.
Because we weren't present. That's our point. We didn't exist. And if you notice, even today, even though we exist today, look at how much money and fame the Olsen twins has versus Tia and Tamara Mowry. Look at how the Hannah Montana.
The Olsen twins
don't gotta work a day in their life.
They're billionaires.
They don't have to work a day in their life. Meanwhile,
and that's the point.
Shows and they still can't.
You have African American young girls and boys who are just as talented, just as hardworking, just as capable of doing the job. And when they do the job, they never get the status of these white women and these white kids. You look at why is her name escaping? Viola Davis. And how they always try to compare her and dim her light to Meryl Streep. She's just as good, if not better than her, and she never gets the recognition because she's an African American woman and she does not fit the token African American woman.
She doesn't fit the look.
Correct. She does not have the look. It's the same thing they did with girl groups back in the day that were black. You had to have the look, no matter if you had the talent. That was our own people doing that to African American girls. You had to have the look, even if you ain't have the talent, you had the look.
Yeah, that's true.
Baby, this is just to say, times ain't changed from Girlfriends 1999, 2000 to 2020.
Okay. Oh, girl, you working with the Kardashian.
Hey.
Nothing changed, bro. Nothing changed.
No.
I think that just bring it back to the politics, and that's what we were trying to say with our black vote, right? So we were trying to.
You know what changed?
Huh? Go ahead. What changed?
Sorry to cut you off, but you know what it changed? Our awareness of it changed.
Yes,
right.
That changed.
No. That's very different. So it changed of our awareness in it because we're a different age group. But there are so many people who come after us, and
who don't even notice it.
And they have, and that's why I brought up like the Jadas and the Aries and all these other Instagram influencers. Like, where were they talking about voting? Where were they talking about like this is what you have to do? Because they're in that age group. They're in the 20s age group where they should be connecting with their audience and saying like, this is what you need to do. This is how we're gonna elevate. This is how we're gonna get the black dollar, that ultra black, back into our motherfucking community. And they're not doing that. They're only promoting
Fashion Nova, girl.
Yeah, materialistic things that don't matter. Vanity.
It's not even a black company, and so I
have stolen designs from black brands.
And this is what one of the black brands that I fucking follow said on Instagram. Like,
I think I saw that.
Y'all are fucking promoting this Fashion Nova, and we are a black brand that they're stealing from, and y'all can't even promote us. Y'all can't get the same clothes as us because you know what happens? They don't want to put their money back in. They want all the free shit. And at the end of the day, how are we going to recycle our money in the black community if we always worried about free shit?
Yeah.
Come here.
Girl.
Somebody want to say something?
I like free stuff. I ain't opposed to nothing free.
He heard us talking about Sky Jackson.
Hey, Kat.
Y'all talking about Sky Jackson? She's so dramatic. What's dramatic about Sky Jackson?
So at first, like,
yeah, Virgo, I think.
I thought she was like pretty cool. Yeah, I think no. She's like, I don't know, but she was born in March or May, and I think like Taurus or something. But she
May, she a Taurus.
Yeah, but she.
Oh, she's dramatic as hell.
She's
an actress.
Than she used to be. Because
she's very what?
She's very
dramatic
than she used to be. Because like she filed like a restraining order over.
All right, the drama.
Yeah, drama. Okay. She's dramatic and like
she was born April 8th.
She's not ghetto.
That's an Aries.
She's an Aries.
Of course she's dramatic. You see Omath in the corridor, doo-doo?
Did y'all see her at the bottom? I'm sorry.
Okay.
First of all, I was talking about Sky Jackson. He loves Sky Jackson. That's why he had to. Oh, y'all talking about Sky Jackson? He had to come downstairs and talk about his girl.
You know Sky Jackson. She was a meme at one point, sitting with her legs crossed.
You lying, Kaden. Last year you liked her.
Yes.
She's rich, ain't she? Ain't she like a producer or something like that?
No, that's
No,
You're thinking of the girl from
that's from Blackish.
Oh, okay.
I love Martha.
I love Martha. Yeah, she's
just the shit, man. She
Yeah,
really is.
so
I said, go
is.
ahead, Black girl, sprinkle that magic everywhere.
And she did.
Okay,
She
in her
did.
massive voice. You see me, okay?
See me? She 18. She a little older for Kaden, okay?
You like them older.
She 18.
Which one?
Martha. No, Sky.
I know. Trust me, girl. I know.
Unless they lying about her age, but she definitely not. She not
Nah,
that.
she 18. She just turned 18.
Yeah.
So did y'all enjoy this episode? Because I did.
Yes.
Long. Hopefully they get to the end. All action pop
over time. But it was a good episode.
Did you enjoy that?
It's long, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we hit a lot of points.
I had a lot of fun in this episode. I love that it was bringing us back to what we like to talk about, like, you know,
Girl
things that we
talk,
talk about in the
girl.
group chat, and then it was good. It was good. It was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see
So
y'all
don't
again.
forget to follow us. Subscribe. Check us out. We're gonna be on YouTube. Y'all know when to see us on Instagram. We're gonna try to do a live once a month, possibly.
We were talking about doing a live once a month and doing recording once a month, but we'll see how that works.
Yeah,
Somebody actually called me and I was like, "Oh, when you guys doing a live episode again?" I was like, "Oh, y'all looking forward to that?"
Oh, so they like that?
I mean, people liked our lives.
We got good feedback. I got a lot of good feedback.
Yeah. We got good feedback on the live podcast we did. Yeah.
Talk about that.
We did. But y'all know the shit. Gang, gang.
Can everybody do a thumbnail for me? All right, I don't care what y'all want to do, but I'm going to press screen. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1.
I don't like that. I know I'm not
I don't either.
3. Y'all got this. This is the last one. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night, guys.
I'm hungry, y'all. All right.